12 thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Bandit, my allergies are going crazy, so y'all will probably hear me sneeze and wipe my eyes several times tonight. Hey, there's Kathy. Did that do it? Okay, Kathy is a new moderator for tonight, and we've got another new one coming up. And thank you so much, Kathy, for being willing to be one of my new mods. Carol could not be with us tonight because she is out doing something fun, and I have been asking for some new moderators, and Kathy stepped up, as well as another patron of mine, and Pearl is on here, Brenda's on here. I'm trying to look at what y'all have been talking about. 108 in Utah, Susie. You didn't tell me that today when we were texting. And Brenda, yes, humidity is sometimes the air that you wear. That is so true. Let's see. I'm going backwards, and that's probably not the smartest thing for me to do because I can't even read frontwards. And Vesta Moon is here. Hello, everybody. So good to see you. You're all right, puppy. You can stay up. Yeah, he keeps slipping down and trying to hang on. I'm not in my chair, and so he doesn't have a place to sit. So he wants me to lean back, and I'm not going to do that, Bandit. I'm not going to do that. There's burning up the roads, and check this out, you guys. Lucretia is my other new moderator. So we've got Robert and Kathy and Lucretia burning up the roads tonight. And Carol will join us another night. And so thank you guys. Welcome new moderators. And yes, 108 is too hot to go outside. It reminds me of my summer, mine and Bandit's summer last year. That was just way too hot. And so Kathy and Lucretia, glad that you are here. And thank you, Brenda. And hello, Sissy, nice to see you. I start talking, and Bandit, because he's used to it just being us, he's always like, Mom, who are you talking to? And he always has to climb up in my lap. And so I am at an RV park tonight, speaking of hot weather, because I wanted to plug in, and oh, I don't have my mic plugged in. Hold on, I forgot to plug my mic in. Y'all will be able to hear me better after, hold on, Bubby. Y'all will be able to hear me better after I plug my mic in. So hang on, I'm gonna try not to knock my whole phone and whole camera and everything over. So hang on, everybody, let me get this done. Okay, probably hear me better. I forgot about that because I have my AC running. Because it is in the 90s here. It's not as bad as Susie and Jeff Hatch in Utah, 100 plus, but it's been in the 90s and it's humid. I don't know if my friend Frugal RV Gal is on here or not, but I went outside to walk Bandit just a moment ago, and it was spit and rain, which is what happened when I was talking to her and she was walking her dog. So it's like we got spit and rain here and spit and rain where she is. And let me see who else. Do drop in. Howdy, y'all. Patty Coretta. Oh, Patty, thank you and welcome to my channel, and thank you for being on the live. That is so lovely. Kathy, that's a very kind thing to say. Thank you so much. Look at all of you, and there were so many early birds. Vesta says she actually heard me better before. Is that true for anybody else as well? Moderators, do I need to do something different with my microphone? I've got my text open, Robert, if you want to text me anything technology-wise. Brenda says I sounded better before, but I'm wondering if anybody else is feeling that way. Hi, Marie. She's at the Chicago O'Hare Airport. Will you have safe travels, and thank you for checking in. I appreciate that. Yes, Marie, I'm so happy to be plugged in, and thank you, Vesta Moon. Hi, Curtis and Letha are in the house. Julie Tooley is in the house. Hi, everybody. So glad to see you. Little Bendito's trying to go to sleep. Let's see, Judy Abernathy, hello, my darling. And I can't think of I can't, I can't think of what I was going to say. First of all, I think my camera is up way too high. Let me adjust that if I can. I'm always so afraid I'm going to knock something over. There, that might be a little better. Hi, Bubby. What do you want to do? He says, I just want to sit in your lap, Mama, and you're not in your regular chair, so I can't. He likes it when I sit in the passenger chair so that he can just curl up. And yes, he's a sweet pup. He's come a long way. I'm so proud of him. So I was on the phone today, and I don't think she's going to be able to join us tonight, but I was on the phone today with Antonia on the road because I'm trying to figure out what I am doing wrong with my, if anything, with my new on-demand water heater. Vesta Moon says Bandit looks younger now than when I first got him. Yay, Bandit. Now do the same for Mama. So he's such a sweetheart. The jury is still out, you guys. Hi, Sarah. In Shreveport, I bet you're hot there too. And Rebecca says she's ready for the rain to stop in South Central Texas. She's growing webbed feet. That is hilarious. I'm not laughing at your situation, but growing webbed feet. I understand. I'm from Texas, so I get it. But anyway, the jury's still out on this on-demand tankless water heater. And the reason for me is threefold, and I'll do okay, Bubby, I'll put you down. Hold on, you guys. There you go. So I will do a video about it. So y'all, that's a fan blowing my hair. I'll do a video about it. So at some point, I don't know when, because I want to give it a fair chance, and I've only had it a little while. But I'm not sure. Hold on. I'm only drinking water, but that deserves a drink. Oh, good old water. I love it. Okay, so the deal about the hot water heater, and it's an instant on-demand. Oh, Curtis, that's the last day. It's 83. I'd love to have that. It's been so hot here, but that's okay. It's all good. And tomorrow morning I get to go see my friends Val and Greg again. I came to the RV park, like I was saying, to plug in for my AC, and I'm so grateful to have AC and be able to do that. And what a blessing it has been. So the on-demand tankless water heater. Hi, Arthur Leslie. I'm thinking about the guy, I don't know his name, but I had a viewer that tried to watch the last FNL after the fact, like on a Saturday or Sunday, and I don't remember his name, but he was like, God, focus. And there was a rude thing to say, but I totally get it because I'm so spaz. And my friend Lori, she gave me that sign squirrel, and I don't have it up yet. And I'm trying to decide where to hang it. I don't know whether I want it over here on this wall that y'all can't see tonight, or maybe in the middle of that door of that cabinet. I'm not sure where I want it yet, but anyway, Julie Tooley says she just bought a mini tankless electric hot water heater, and it's sweet. Well, mine is propane because, hey, C-Dubs, good to see you on here. And Doreen, good to see you, and looking forward to y'all's launch date. C-Dubs, it was so fun to watch your live, and then y'all hopped over to Frugal RV Gals channel and did a live there, and that was tons of fun too. But three things that I'm having issues with it. One, I love it being propane, because I boondock, mostly I boondock. And I love that I don't have to have 6 gallons or so of water sitting in a tank, heated up, wasting my propane. And when I want to stay out longer, if need be. Hey, Pearl, I said hi to you earlier, darling. So glad that you're on here. So I'm not always where I have electricity, and most of the time I'm not where I have electricity. So I am really grateful that mine is propane, and you're welcome, C-Dubs. And so I love that, and it sips propane, and if you watch the video where I got it installed, he explains that it only uses propane when it's heating up. It's not like a water heater, a regular water heater that keeps that water at a constant temperature, and so you're not using it, but it'll still heat up and heat that water up, and so it's good in that respect. But the thing that I'm not, yes, Wild West RV Repair in Pahrump, Nevada, they are awesome. It is a family-owned business. Tom and Donna are the parents, and Alex is the son, and they are just wonderful. Hey, Gloria, Glorious Life on Wheels. Carol, good to see you on here. But the issues I'm having is, one, you have to you have to run water before that water that it's heating up gets to you, because it's on demand. You have to demand the water for it to heat up and get to you. And so I was checking with my friend that has one just like mine to see if I was doing something wrong. And so what I do is I have one of those I can't say this word. Y'all are going to get a good laugh out of this, so get ready, because I can't say this word. But I have one of those collapsible, okay, y'all know what I'm trying to say, collapsible buckets that expands, so it lays flat in my storage when I'm not using it. And so when I go when I need hot water, I run the water in that collapsible bucket, expanded, so that I'm capturing the cold water and not just wasting it. And then I'll pour that in my Berkey and reuse it. And thank you again, Judy, for my lovely Berkey. But I'll pour it in there so I don't lose any water, and it doesn't go down my gray tank, because I only have a 6-gallon gray tank. It's not like I've got this big gray tank out here, so I can't afford to fill it up. And so then I finally have hot water, right? So I can use the hot water, washing dishes, showering, whatever I want to do. And then later I put that bucket in my Berkey. Well, the thing is if I have enough dishes that I wash dishes without using my spray bottle method, and you rinse your dishes, and then you turn the hydrant off and you do your thing and wash some more and then rinse, well, you're demanding hot water again, and it's not always there. Same thing in the shower. I take a Navy shower. I turn the water off when I'm not using it to soap my hair, whatever, and then you have to turn it on and wait for it to get hot again. And she was saying that hers doesn't take but, a minute or two, and she's got hot water again. Well, to me, that is such a pain in the ass, a PIA, sorry for the French. And I don't know that I'm going to keep, I don't know. It's new to me. I haven't had it that long, and I'm going to keep it all summer and won't be able to do anything till next year anyway, financially. So but the jury is still out on that, and it does sip the propane, and but it's like it's wasting water to get hot water, and I just don't like that. And then I'm standing there soaking wet, waiting on hot water again, and anyway, I don't like it so far. I got to tell you, I just don't like it so far, but we'll see. Because it's new, and anything new takes adjusting, and just like the bucket trick, the collapsible bucket trick, I'm sure I'll figure out other tricks as I go along, and I'll end up loving it. Right now, I'm not so sure, and it's not anything to do with the company that installed it or sold it to me, or none of that. They're golden. I'm not saying that they're golden, and it's just I'm used to hot water being heated up and ready for a hot water when I want hot water. So, I guess I'm being just a little bit spoiled. Hey, Just Babs is in the house. Let me catch up and see who all is here. If you would, hit that thumbs up for me. I've got 70 on here, and 29 have hit the thumbs up, and it really does help. So thank you. Let me see. Noreen is in the house. I'm so glad you could join us again, Noreen. This is awesomeness. And I want to also talk about mods. In case I forget, remind me later. I want to talk about shipping. I'm like, y'all are going to think I'm nuts. So I didn't put down subjects for tonight because I really don't have any, but I did go into town today and shipped some things, and holy moly, the expense on that. But hold on. It's dry heat. Yeah, that dry heat. I saw a great meme. It was like skeletons out in the desert, and they're like, but it's a dry heat. It was funny. Um, okay, let's see. Is there anything? Did I miss anything? My mods will let me know, right? Y'all will let me. Sarah is in the house. Sarah Caldwell. And I saw somebody else that said hello to me, but now I can't find it, and I don't know who it was. I'm so sorry. I know I missed a few people, and I apologize for that. So if I missed you and I haven't said hello, please tell me hello again, and I will try to say hi. Thoroughly Modern Millie, I'm glad you liked that moon video. I also did a shorts of it, and I hope that you enjoyed that. And I just want to, at this point, give Robert a shout out for doing my editing for me. I do all the filming and the clips and everything of how I want it laid out, but he's the one that makes it into the videos that you guys get to see, and I just am so grateful for that, because I've gotten to where I can't do all that anymore. Vesta Moon says she was one of the early birds. Woo! Oh, Kenny is in the house. I missed that. And Patty Coretta says that's good to know regarding the on-demand heater. And Patty, I don't want that to make somebody not get it, because it's so brand new to me that I'm probably going to learn ways to use it and love it, because it's going to allow me to stay out boondocking longer, which is always my goal. So the jury's still out. Y'all hang on. I'll do a video when I feel comfortable about whether I'm yay or nay on it. So what is Kenny saying about shower? I forgot. Brenda, of course I did on my, she's saying not to be a smart aleck. I don't think you are, but look for videos. Of course I did. I did before I even bought it. I knew what I was getting into. But like I said, it's a matter of adjusting to that on-demand hot water instead of just having hot water when you want it. And Kenny is saying it depends on how far it is from the shoe. No, it's not more than 3 feet, Kenny. Might be a little bit more than that. My shower or my kitchen sink. It's all very compact, and so it's. Hey, Lynn Krenz is in the house. So that's not it. I appreciate any suggestions you guys have. I'm not trying to poo-poo anything anybody's saying. I appreciate that, and I want your input. I'm just letting you know it's not that either. It's probably the user, and that would be me. That's what I'm guessing. Let's see. Hello from Cali. Cheryl, welcome from Cali. Hello, Cheryl Pup Camper 58. I got 2 Cheryls on there right in a row. Cheryl Greer in California and Pup Camper 58, and she's out doing her Campos to Sing. Melinda Ray. Hello, Debra. Hello, sweetheart. Try Pirate Ship for shipping items, much more reasonably priced. Thank you for that, Patty. Unfortunately, like what I had to ship today. Oh, Julianne says it was me. Hi, Debra. Hi, Julie. Thank you. It was you. You popped in and said hi, Debra, and I missed it. So thank you. And so shipping. I'm just going to talk about that for a minute, because okay. So Robert does my editing, and let's say, I'm just going to pick a number. Let's say I have 30 clips that he is then going to condense into the videos that you guys see. So maybe I send him 30 clips for one video, and he's probably going to jump on here and go, try 5,000. But because sometimes I send him a lot of clips, and I'm like, hey, can you make me a 10-minute video out of this? Pick a number. It's like a lottery. Yeah. So for my purposes in my example, I'm just going to pick up a little RV Butterfly Wholesale and Thrifting. That is a long name, but a good one. So let's say 30 clips. So I have 30 clips, and I need to get them to him for him to edit and make into a video. And I got to quit reading comments for a minute so I can get this story out. And I've been going, I mean, at Val and Greg's, they were so nice. They let me use their Wi-Fi, and it uses up so much data that I don't want to use my jetpacks and my hotspots and everything that I have allocated for doing business, because it just blows through it. And so I've been trying to find fast enough Wi-Fi to upload these clips to get them to Robert. Well, the fastest Wi-Fi I could find in the area where I am now, I may have found one other location. I mean, even at my friend's house, their Wi-Fi, cable Wi-Fi, wasn't fast. It was like still taking like 5 minutes for every minute of clips. So one of the places that I found that was pretty fast was Starbucks. And so I was going to be at Starbucks for 30 hours this week, you guys, getting him all of those clips uploaded to a Dropbox, to where he could then download them to make a video out of. And so he was going to have to go through the same process on his end. Now, we ran into that before and we found a fix. This time, I'm like, screw it. I'm mailing you shipping you a flash drive. And Robert was actually the one that said, you need to just get that to me some other way. And he came up with the idea of going and getting a flash drive. And so I had to get one that would hold all that memory wise, and then, you know, put them on a flash drive and ship it to him. And some of the videos are for next week, so I had to pay for overnight. I walked out of there $85 poorer than when I walked in that place. I did send two things. I also mailed somebody my book, but that's media rate. That's nothing because I'm in a remote Nevada location. I mean, it's a town, and it's actually the towns where I am and where I'm shipping it to Robert. They're probably about the same in size. They're not like little hodunk towns, like a lot that I grew up in and love, but they're small, and so it cost extra because of where I'm sending it from and where I'm sending it to. Anyway, $85. I was just like, you can tell I'm still in shock. Anyway. That's enough of that. I'm like, oh my God, the prices anymore. And I got to tell you, these people were so nice. The place is called Going Postal. I'm like, what a horrible name. They were wonderful people. And we had such fun, and they were laughing because I was so red because it's so hot today, and I even got there early so I could get back and get plugged into my AC and everything. But they were laughing about how red I was. I'm like, I know, I'm so hot. So she got me out a priority mail on cardboard envelope, and I'm fanning myself, and one of the girls came around from behind the counter and she starts fanning me, and a customer comes in, goes, I want in on that. So somebody else got a box and was fanning her. We had a great time, but it was like $85. Oh, what I wanted to say was that they spent extra time. There was 3 different carriers I could have sent it through, and they spent extra time to get the least expensive possible. And I really appreciated that, because she had to, for every one of those, she had to load it in, all of the information, as if I was going to ship it before she could get an actual quote. And so it took a lot of time, and I really appreciated those girls. But oh my God, between buying the flash drive and then shipping that to Robert, I was just like, just shoot me. But it's worth it. It's worth it. It's going to be such great videos. Y'all are going to love them. And when you see them, you're going to be like, I can't believe she shipped that for that amount of money and for that. But I did. Johnny's Journey is in the house. Y'all be sure and check out Johnny's Journey. She's so awesome. Let's see. Let me see if I can catch up on comments. I'm going to take another drink. So I forgot to advertise my live chat tonight. So we've got 66 on here, and I usually have a couple of hundred, but that's okay. I'm grateful. I look up here and I see these names. Most of you join me every Friday, and I really thank you all. Y'all don't know how much I look forward to this, and I don't know how many weeks it's been now. I've been doing it since January 4th, 2020. So I ought to keep a track. Keep a track. I ought to keep track of how many weeks it's been. I think I've only missed now 5 weeks out since January 4th, 2020 of doing an FNL. And so you guys feel like family. You are family, and it really just warms my heart to look up here and see names that I see every week. Thank you. All right, so I think I'm catching up. I see that I missed some stuff, but what else is new? My nephew, who is actually kind of like my brother, he's only 14 months younger than me. So we grew up like brother and sister, and I call him Bubba. Grew up calling him Bubba because they wouldn't let me call him brother. They were like, he's not your brother. And, you know, as a toddler, that did not compute. So I called him Bubba. And now he's Uncle Bubba to two whole generations, and he's like, thanks a lot. But Bubba used to say that I just dye my hair dark. It's really blonde. So some of this isn't new with the brain injury. Yeah, so Arthur says, as far as the on-demand hot water heater or water heater, tankless water heater, that a friend told him that he lets it drip first, not to waste any excess water. You know, I will try that. I mean, it's not like I gush it and fill up my collapsible bucket. I wish I could say that word, but I don't like pour it full speed and just fill it up. But it's probably a little more than a drip, so I will try that. But either way, that's water that doesn't need to be going down the sink, and I don't put it down the sink or in the gray tank or in the dump. I put it back in my Berkey, but still, it's kind of a pain. Let's see. Hey, Robert does do an awesome job with the video editing, and I'm very grateful. I pay him out of the funds that I make from this YouTube channel, and I wouldn't be able to do that and keep bringing y'all videos if it weren't for my channel growing. And Robert does video editing not only for me, but for Bob Wells on Cheap RV Living. He's done that since day one of Bob's channel. If you saw the interview that I recently did with Robert, you saw that on there. But he has a lot of clients, not just me, and I am grateful because I could not afford his regular rate, and because we are such good friends, he gives me a deep discount, and I am grateful for that. Frugal RV Gal is in the house. I missed it. I was looking for you and wondering if you were here. Thank you for being here. Sissy Taylor for next time shipping. $10 super chat tip. Thank you. I promise I wasn't sharing it for that. But it's like, thank you. Every little bit helps. But it's like, what the hell happened to prices? Everything is just so astronomical. And yeah, so there's Frugal right above Sissy's super chat tip. Good to see you on here, Frugal RV Gal. Linda Snyder says she's with me every week but silent. There are so many like that, and that's okay. Thank you. I appreciate you saying hi this time. So thank you, Kathy Decree, for answering Kathy McIntyre. I appreciate that. And I've addressed that question in some of our videos. So let's see. I can't keep going back. I'm sorry. Going backwards is hard, isn't it? Sarah is going to be going out on the road soon, getting mechanical work done. We identify with that, Sarah. And RV Rebel Girl is asking where I'm headed. Well, I appreciate you asking that. I don't share my real-time location on the internet for safety reasons. You know, I just can't. I would love to be able to tell you where I'm at, where I'm going, and be transparent, but it's ever since I got death threats, it's just talking about something that changes your world and makes you do things differently. I just can't do that anymore. But I will tell you that I'm headed north and higher. Hopefully, I may be headed east to help a friend. It depends. That is something that just came up today, and I don't know. But Susie says we want you safe. Yes, thank you. I just I haven't had any issues in a good while, and I'm very grateful for that. But I don't ever want to even take a chance anymore. Um, uh, Oh, Megan says she wasn't sure where to ship me a package. You were going to send me something. Thank you, Megan. Mino Ferry, that is so sweet. You can always send something to my address that is on my website because they do mail forwarding for me, and she'll hold it. And so just know, Megan, if you send me something that I might not get it right away because I have to get somewhere where she can mail forward it, but that's probably the best way to do it. And and nobody messes with you, Robert. That's true. But I've got like my friend Frugal RV Gal and everything on here. That people share their locations all the time. But that was a very hard year, and I just don't want to ever go back to that again. But Nana Banab is on here. That's my dear friend Linda, who is the whole impetus for my Coco 2020 road trip that became epic road trip that became 2020 road trip interruptus. So Linda, I'm so glad you're on here, sis. Love you. And Letty and Chuck are in the house, and they say we're watching and wishing you safe travels. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Robert said something funny because Carol, Glorious Life on Wheels, is laughing at him. He says, I don't usually share online exactly where I am and nobody messes with me. That's true, Robert. I don't think they would. But that's what I was saying. I have friends that nobody messes with them either, and it's not been an issue for me for a very long time. But it was enough that it scared me, and I went in hiding out here on the road for like a year. I wouldn't even go into town. I had friends that would get supplies and stuff for me because I was so scared and had so many threats, and that all has passed, but it changed me. It just did. And so Megan says she shipped something 50 miles from her house and it took 4 weeks. Yeah, you never know. You never know. So what do you guys want to talk about tonight? Where is it cool during summer? Sarah asked. North and up. The higher up in elevation you go, and there's pretty, Robert, can you help me, the number I'm looking for so many feet that you go up, you can gain a degree, vice versa. So many feet you go down, you lose a degree. And I can't remember what that magical number is. Thank you, Robert. Okay, so every 1,000 feet that you go up in elevation, you gain about 3.5 degrees, or it gets cooler. And so that's an easy way to go up and down a mountain and get cooler or warmer without having to travel miles. But I am in a position right now where I've been dilly-dallying, dragging my feet, putting a toe in the sand, to where I've got to make a decision pretty soon on which direction I'm going, and I'm going to have to go north and up. So and hot air does rise, but elevation, Debra, dilly-dallying. Yeah, very, very nice, Robert. I know you're being nice. Everything takes me forever. It just does. Everything takes me forever. Truly Blessed is asking me, are there places you have not visited that you desperately want to visit? Yes. And why those particular places? And Patty Coretta, remind me your question about Bandit in just a moment, and I'll answer that. I hope that I didn't miss anything else. Let me come back to that in a moment. I'm looking at Brenda Whitlock, you're so funny. Okay, so now I forgot the question. Hold on, I'll find it. Hold on. Are there places you have not visited that you desperately want to visit, and why those particular places? Yes, one that especially comes to mind, and I was just talking to a friend yesterday that I went to lunch with, that uh, is the giant redwoods in Northern California. I fear that by the time I get there, every time there's wildfires in the area, Gillette, well, I've been to Gillette, um, that I'm going to miss my chance to see the redwoods. And I know that that is a very selfish outtake on those beauties possibly being in danger one day. But I 2020 I didn't make it. This year I didn't make it, and I just really want to go see the giant redwoods. There are so many of them that are at their age limit, and I believe they've already had to close off the one that you used to. I think I was told this, but I haven't been able to confirm it. That they've already closed off the one that you used to could drive through because of its age. And so the reason why I want to get out there is while I still can, while you still can see them. Same thing for like, oh, what's it called? Not UPS. That's the carrier. I got UPS on the brain after spending $85 today. The peninsula. The Upper Peninsula. What's it called? It's called something. Anyway, I want to get up there, and I want to see that area so badly. I can't think of what it's called right now, but I've got friends going there this summer, and I really would like to get up there and see it. The UP, yes, Johnny, thank you. Upper Peninsula, I said it. Oh, that's Michigan. So no, not Michigan. What am I trying to think of? Pacific Northwest, PNW. I get all my acronyms mixed up. So PNW. Upper Peninsula too, and I'll tell you some places I want to go up there. There's an island I want to go see. Okay, I'm skipping. Hold on. Squirrel, start over. Pacific Northwest, Washington State. Yes, thank you, Lucretia. I haven't made it up there. And my friend Joan that I was camped with in Alabama Hills, she's from there. Her home base, she has sticks and bricks there. She travels full time, and she's leased out her sticks and bricks, but she goes back there to see family and everything. And I'd hoped to travel with her to see it. And the reason why is, well, I mean, my goodness, the Cascades and the ocean, and I've been to Oregon, and I got to do that, but I haven't been into, and I've like dipped my toes into Washington State, but I haven't camped there. And who wouldn't want to? But this year, with this being Phoenix's inaugural trip and all the trouble that she's had, I didn't want to go that far. And I'm going to be at the Lollapalooza in Texas in October. And just have some things that might come up that I need to stick in closer to this area for, and so I didn't make it to there. So I wish I could remember the name of the island that's up by the UP. I can't remember it, but those are three places that I really want to go. So that was a great question. Yes, Glorious Life on Wheels is talking about the damage to the trees and everything, and I suspect they probably. Oh, I have to. Do I really want to say this? Yes, I'm going to say this. That they probably should already close the area to anything but foot traffic. Mackinac, I can't say it. But Deepak got the squirrel. Sorry. Mackinac Island. It's spelled so odd, but it's pronounced, I believe, Mackinac Island. And I want to go there. I also, because I'm a descendant of the Mayflower, I want to go see it. And I'm really torn between my heritage and the indigenous, but that is my heritage. So I want to go there. So there's 4 places. I guess 5 if you include Upper Peninsula, Mackinac Island, Mayflower, Washington State, and the Redwoods that I just haven't made it to yet. And thanks to my friends Chuck and Letty that are on here, I got to dip into Florida. And I got to go see Linda, but Nana Banab, when she lived in Florida. She now lives in upstate New York, but it was only like, I don't know what, Linda, like 2 nights, I think. And so I still have so much more exploring to do. Ooh, Cape Cod, yes, that would be awesome too. So there's so much I haven't seen and so much I want to do. All right, let me see what I've missed. Let's see. RV Rebel Girl says that she did the P&W with the tribe 2 years ago. Nice. Yeah, that would be sweet. Yeah, I know. So they had a big birthday party up there, I think. Let's see. Cheryl Greer saying hi to Frugal RV Gal, Orca Island. See, yes, there's so much that I have not done, and I really, really, really want to. Hold on. Kathy Harris, that is a good way to describe friends. And Johnny's Journey is in state 49 of 50 right now, and we'll hit 50 tomorrow. Beautiful country, just got to go see it. Yes, Johnny, and if I could travel like you do, she's like, I'm like, oh my God, I cannot keep up with you, girl. Yes, you are seeing 50 states. I can't even travel that fast from one end of town to the other, let alone all over our whole country. You're amazing. Let's see. I think I'm caught up. Somebody, and I'm so sorry, somebody asked about Bandit, and I can't find it now. Bandit is doing so great. I will tell you, though, that he misses his dog friends. I missed something. Pup Camper 58 must have said something because I see my mod reacting. Let's see. She just chased off a big raccoon, larger than her dog. Thought he was going to come strolling into your campsite. Not. Yeah, and I know where you are. I bet I don't know. I teach Bandit to. I want to see stuff like that. And I want them strolling into my campsite. And I get that they can do damage and all of that, but I like it. I sent a picture today to my friends that, like my cousins, and I just saw that they're not on here tonight. I realized they're not on here tonight. She has not been well. Stop it, Curtis. He says they are tasty. Stop it. That's something my cousin would say if he was on here. She has not been doing well, and prayers for her, please. But and they were like, "Oh, is that a groundhog?" And I was like, "No, it's a Wyoming ground squirrel." And I didn't even know such a thing existed. And I looked it up, and I had never seen one. And it's right outside my door. Woodchucks, Linda, where she is, has woodchucks and on a banab. And I know they do damage. I know, I get it, and I know depending on your habitat that their habitat can't be in your habitat. I know, I get it. I grew up on farms, but I just love them so much. Oh, Patty, thank you, Kathy. She says it was Patty Coretta that asked about Bandit, and I appreciate that, so I can get her name. Thank you so much, Kathy. So I have the best mods, and I'm so happy I've got two new ones too, and Carol maybe will be able to be back with us next week, but she's doing something really fun tonight. She's Bandit is really missing his dog friends. I can tell, and when you're out and about, even at an RV park, or when you're out hiking and everything, people just and I think in this day and age, people are just more reticent to let their dogs play, and I get it, and I have to be careful with him because y'all know his history, and so it's not like I'm going to let him play with just any dog either. But he was so used to being with Frugal RV Gal and Sammy Joe and just all of our friends with dogs, and Tim Untethered and his 2 dogs, and I can tell he's just kind of down. And so we'll be at Val and Greg's in the morning, and he loves Val, and she lets him in her lap while she's looking on her phone. And I've got a picture of that on Patreon and that I shared. And so he gets all kinds of loving, but he's missing his dog friends. And but he's doing great. I'm trying to see where he is. Oh, he's down there playing with a toy right now, and it's so dark in here. I don't think you guys would be able to see him. So he's doing really well. He's just chewing on a toy, being Bandit, being happy. And oh, if you put that up there, so I would try to say that, Robert. I am not going to. I am not going to. And I just hit a couple of buttons. I hope I didn't hit anything wrong. Last time I did that, I blocked somebody that I didn't mean to block. And so let's see. Hope. Let's see. Is there anything else tonight, you guys? What? So Robert says he's trying to figure out why a Wyoming ground squirrel is doing that far from Wyoming. Well, I looked, and they are in northeast Nevada, Idaho, Wyoming, and northwest Colorado. And that's the only places that they are. So I feel very privileged to have seen one, and it's going to be a shorts video on my channel one weekend. My shorts videos are only on Saturdays or Sundays, so watch for them, and watch them on your phone, up and down. That's what they're intended for. And Timeless Freedom is in the Olympic Peninsula and had tech problems and couldn't answer earlier. I'll have to look that up, Timeless Freedom. That sounds like maybe someplace I might want to go. So, oh, it's so funny. I got to tell y'all. So here I'm in northeastern Nevada, and everywhere I go, everybody's talking about my accent. Oh, thunder. Ah! Look out the window. Oh, yeah. It's fixing to pour. It may be pouring already. I wonder, Val and Greg, are y'all getting any rain out there at your house? Cheryl says she's got to run. Good night. Love you too. Pup Camper 58. See you soon. And yes, Marie Morrissey. Hi, hun. She says, so happy Bandit is doing awesome, and so happy you have each other. Me too. He's just a love bug, and he makes me so happy, and he's just turned into such a good little guy. And training, I don't think ever stops, but he's wonderful. Linda says she has, Linda, I have not taught my woodchuck to get my cordwood ready for winter here. Well, if anybody could do that, Linda, it would be you. Julie says she thinks Terry and Scott are still in Washington State right now. I think, let's see, no rain yet, but hoping. I know, right? I know the area needs it. And so, I just thought of something. I'll text y'all afterwards about me coming out in the morning, but if it's raining, I'll text y'all after the live chat. But I'm going to go see Val and Greg tomorrow, you guys, before I hit the road and head north. Did I see somebody say hi, Steve Meeks? Oh, my goodness. Beverly and Steve, thank you for being on here tonight. I can't imagine after the day y'all have had how exhausted you must be, and you're being so kind to me. I love you, and I wish I were there to be with you and to wrap my arms around you. And the fact that you came on here tonight, I'm touched to my core. Thank you for dropping by. I love you guys. Okay. I have some of the best friends in the world, and viewers and patrons. I am truly so blessed all around. I see. So, you're going to get a Ford Transit. That is awesome. And named her Angel, Ragamuffin. That is great. Good for you. Oh, there's my cousins. Were your ears burning, Michael? We were talking about raccoons earlier, and my friend Curtis, the one that fixed my brakes and everything along with Randy, and got Phoenix up from the desert, and we christened her Phoenix. He was saying that they're tasty, and I'm like, oh my God, that's something my cousin would say if he was on here. And I asked for prayers for Cindy, and while you guys are at it, add my friends Steve and Beverly to your prayer list, and look at those 3 hearts. Steve and Beverly, I love y'all so much. Let's see. And so Ruby says that she likes being out living in an RV by yourself. But is that a question? I'm a little bit confused, Ruby, but she wants to try it one day, and she's 62. I'm 62, Ruby. I've been doing this for 6 years, and it's not easy. Anybody that tells you it's easy, they're lying to you, and back them on out the door because they're not being honest with you. It's not necessarily easy, but I love it more and more every year. And it's just like it's hot right now, you guys, and my friends Val and Greg, of course they said, come on in our home, stay here, and they have a beautiful home. And I have so many friends that are on here tonight. So many. Pearl, Val and Greg, Steve and Beverly, Curtis and Letha. I'm going to miss somebody. Frugal RV Gal, C-Dub's Journey, Johnny's Journey, everybody that's on here. Robert, just my close personal friends, people I know. And Val and Greg offered for me to stay in their house. But this is my home. So I came to an RV park to plug in for the AC instead of going into their house for the AC, because I'm so blessed, you guys. She started off rough, but thanks to my earth angels and being able to work with my trustee on my budget every month and get things taken care of, I love my home, and I love this life more than I ever have. And so if you're thinking about doing this and it's calling to you, I can't encourage you enough. Now, having said that, I'm going to tell you, that reminds me of something I do want to say. And how can I do this without giving it away? So I was talking to my friend Tony today, Antonia on the road. I was talking to my friend Tony today about her water heater, and to see if maybe it was something I was doing wrong, and it doesn't seem like it is. And I've already covered that topic. But we started talking about availability of places. And so if I forget, mods, remind me. I want to come back and talk about that in a minute, because the conversation that she and I had, I think, is very important. And it ties in with, I will tell you, if you want to do this part-time, 3/4 time, full-time, please do. Try it. Go out on weekends, do whatever you need to do, and see if it's still calling to you, because it's just amazing. And I'm writing my book, How Being a Nomad Saved My Life, because it did. It gave me my life back, and I really believe that I would not be here today if it weren't for this lifestyle. And so that's that, and I'll come back to the locations in a moment. Let's see. Oh, here comes the rain. And here comes Bandit coming over like, Mom, what's going on? Just Babs. There's another good friend of mine on here. Just Babs. She says, best thing I've ever done for myself. Absolutely. And there's 120 of you on here now, 77 thumbs up. So if y'all could take a moment and stop and give me a thumbs up and come right back, I would really appreciate it, because every time that you leave a comment or a thumbs up or share my videos, it really does help. And let's see. You want up, Bubby? You want up? It's okay. It's just rain. It's just rain pitter-pattering on the roof. That's all. It's just rain. He's like, I don't know, Mama. I think it's trying to come in and get us. It's just rain, Bubby. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh, thank you. Linda says, sending healing prayers. Thank you. Oh, hi, Bubby. Thank you. Dee says she's retiring in August and can't wait to hit the road. And yes, there's so many wonderful resources these days. You're all right. What you doing? You're all right. Every time it thunders, he wants a little bit closer. I don't think you can get any closer, Bandit. Oh, truly blessed. How do I figure out what to name my class? See, I see that people have been giving you suggestions, and it will come to you. I didn't name mine all immediately upon moving in, and I've loved every single name that I've come up with for my rigs. They kind of name themselves if you give them a chance. Oh goodness. Let's see. Um, let's see. Marie Turner says she loves the rain while in a camper. Yes. It's not much fun sometimes in a tent, but and hail, man, I tell you what, hail or sleet in a van when I lived in Fancy Free, that can be so loud. Brenda Whitlock, do not give up. You will make it. You will make it. I think I'm caught up on. Let's see. Can y'all hear the rain? Bandit keeps looking around for for the stuff. He wants to know what's causing the noise. Okay, so oh, timeless freedom. Oh, gray is now pearl with a pink interior. Oh, timeless freedom. You've got to email me photos, please. Debra does rvlife@gmail.com. So Timeless Freedom is who bought Old Gray from Robert, and she's now Pearl. I love that so much, and I can't wait to see what you've done. So Forever One is asking me if I'm looking for land, and I think maybe Forever One you are behind on some videos. I have a docking station now year round, and I call it my docking station because I pull in and I dock for a little bit and I pull back out and hit the universe. And so I'm not going to buy land at this time, maybe one day, but not at this time. So let's see. Yes, I can't wait to see those pictures. Let's see. Oh yeah, Mike and Cindy, my cousins that are on here, they've been getting tons of rain too, and I love that you guys are sharing that you're going to be getting out there. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Oh my God, I used to love singing that song. Boldly go where no RV has gone before. I try and I get stuck. So I'm not sure. Ooh, big thunders. I'm not sure I recommend that. I am going to shut my computer down right quickly, you guys. Hold on. Actually, I'll just unplug it because I don't want to take up time on I'll just unplug it. All right, it's unplugged. I didn't want to leave my computer plugged in because it's lightning pretty bad. Okay, so locations. So I, so far, have not. Mouse Boots 46 Marsha says they're expecting rain and wind where she is, and I can't wait to see you at Lollapalooza, Marsha. And I love that my mods are taking care of you guys. Barbara Carbella says that she has a van and just getting started. Love it, love it. Truly Blessed wants to love on my Bandito. I don't blame you. Forever One sounds great. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, so Antonia on the road and I were talking today, and Alexa says the word focus is equivalent to 0 squirrel status. Yeah, and that's never gonna happen on my Friday Night Lives. Antonia is, I don't think she would mind me sharing this, or I wouldn't say it. She lost her husband and came out on the road and joined us this winter in Quartzsite, and you saw her on some of my videos. And she's gone back to take care of their house and all of that stuff. And so she's really missing being on the road. And she was telling me that she has gone out trying to find, she can't get reservations. She's in Maine, and she can't get reservations for anywhere around her within like her state, the states, well, that didn't go around her, but the states around her. And Patty, good night. She can't get reservations for like weeks out, for as far as they are. And so she's coming to Lollapalooza, and which I think the whole park is full now for Lollapalooza. But she said she can't get reservations just to go camping for the weekend. And so I'm hearing that from more and more people that are out here. And I'm just now starting my 2021 journey of getting out there and heading north and up into the mountains and everything. And they're saying there aren't places. And I know when I went to Alabama Hills with my friends, we had trouble finding a place, and we finally found a place, and it was beautiful, and we got to stay our full 2 weeks. We left on the morning of the 14th day. And it's okay, Bubby. It's just rain. It's just rain. And so y'all stay tuned. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I'm going to go be your guinea pig, and I'll let you know how it is out there. I know that and y'all watch Nomad News that Robert puts on. He keeps you up to date on everything, and he was talking about how you have to have reservations now in national parks. Well, I mean, you always have had to for the campgrounds, but even in national parks and state parks where you could go, and it was usually first come first serve, and they're not doing that anymore, and you don't even get into the park in some cases without a reservation, even for day use. And so, Bandit, you need to update your look how chill he is. He's so chill. You need to update your Instagram, because people want to go see your pictures. Okay, you update your Instagram. And so I've got backup things I can do, like Harvest Host. Hi, buddy. Like Harvest Host, and I saw that Robert just mentioned something about Hip Camp, but that's usually fee-based. I don't have the budget to do a lot of fee-based camping, so I'm going to be doing a lot of boondocking. And I have to. I don't have the money to do fee-based camping. If I had the money to do fee-based camping, then I'd be running into probably what Tony ran into, was getting reservations. It's just getting harder and harder to do that. He's falling asleep because so many people are out here, which is a good thing. And we're gonna see, between the limitations of my RV, where I can't go onto the big, far out, remote boondocking roads that I used to take fancy free on, and remote boondocking deep in the wild, which is what I prefer. I can't take my RV and do that. So it's about to get real interesting, you guys. Y'all stay tuned, and I'll keep you up to date. So what else do we have? Yeah, Bandito, I think the weather's making him sleepy. Let's see. Mrs. Martha Patton says, hi for my 4 fur kids and me. Hello, and good for you, coming out on the road October 2021. That'll be awesome. And yes, that Hip campsite was awesome, Robert. I don't remember what we paid. Do you? And yes, thank you for reminding me of that, Robert. If y'all, I've got a coming up, I don't know, I can't remember when. Sometime on my channel in the next couple of weeks, I've got a video coming up about staying at an alpaca farm through Harvest Host. And I got to feed the alpacas. I got to help give the pregnant mamas their shots. And it was just, I grew up on a farm. And so it was just such fun to get to do all of that. And so that'll be coming up soon. But Robert put up my link for Harvest Host. If you use my link, I get $15, but you get 15% off. And staying at Harvest Host is free, but they do ask that if you stay there, that you, if they are selling something, like if you stay at a vineyard, maybe you buy some wine at the alpaca farm. I bought some things, some gifts, and I bought, can't remember what I bought me. I think I bought something for me. I don't remember. You know what? Hanging with me, you guys, is a lot like 51st dates. I'm telling you. Oh, Forever One cold peach tea. Girl, high five. High five. Bandit, can you high five? He doesn't know that trick yet. My late dog, Bentley, knew high five, but I'll have to try to teach him. Yes, again, thank you to my mods. And Truly blesses to tell Tony about Harvest Host. She knows about Harvest Host, hon. She was wanting to go camping for like a weekend or a long weekend, or she just needed to get away. A Harvest Host is one night, and that's not exactly what she was wanting to do, but she knows about Harvest Host. Thank you for thinking of her. Robert, you're saying we didn't pay? Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. We paid that lady. I paid her cash. I just don't remember how much it was. But no, we did. I paid her cash. Hip camp is always a fee. Let's see. Okay, I think that's it for tonight, you guys. And I think I need to take Bandit out maybe before it starts raining harder. Truly Blessed says many harvest hosts in the Northeast do allow multiple nights. Okay, they are very strict. It's not just up to the host. Harvest Host is very strict about it, and they have kicked hosts out for doing that. And so now, what a lot of hosts are doing, if they want you to stay multiple nights, or if you're allowed to stay multiple nights, they have to start charging for starting the second night. And so like the alpaca farm where I was, the first night is free. And again, they encourage you to, oh, Lordy, that was a big boom. That scared me. What they did was they charged $25 if you stay extra. And because Harvest Host cracked down on all of the hosts that were allowing people to stay multiple nights. So I'm not saying that hosts aren't still doing that. I'm just saying Harvest Host, the actual business, wants their hosts to let people stay free one night, and now they can start charging extra for the additional nights if they want. And so mooch talking, Julie, that doesn't go well for me. I usually, and it's in town, and you also have to worry about the neighbors, because if the neighbors don't like somebody mooch talking in their neighbor's driveway, then you're going to get your friends in trouble. So it just depends. Yeah, mooch talking is a great way to go see people and see friends. So Sissy Taylor is also signing off. Vesta Moon is signing off. And I want to thank my mods again for being just the best. It's okay. Well, you got to make up your mind. They just be... He doesn't... The storm is scaring him. Anyway, thank you, Kathy. Good night. Hugs to you too. Thank you, everyone, for being on here. Frugal RV Gal and Sammy Joe, thank you for being on here. And my mods, Robert and Kathy and Lucretia, burning up the roads. Thank y'all for doing such a good job. I really appreciate everybody that was on here tonight. Love y'all. Have a good night. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you down the road. Coco, keep on keeping on.